Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is SkyXX148 and welcome back to another video. And today we are in my kitchen and we are not necessarily doing a Lego video or anything, but I am going to show you how to make grilled cheese because I've just recently learned how to make it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make it. So to start off with stuff you'll need, you don't need this plate, or you need a plate to set your stuff on, but you need a knife for the mayonnaise and the butter. You need a spatula to flip the grilled cheese. You need butter to butter the pan up. You need cheese, at least 4 pieces of cheese to get it nice and cheesy. Then you need your choice of bread and mayonnaise. So that's basically all you need. So let me show you how you're going to start off to cook it. Alright, so the first thing for your grilled cheese is you need your choices of bread. So this is sourdough bread because I'm making this grilled cheese for my dad. But yeah, so you start off with this. Now what you need to do is take your cheese, unwrap it. So pro skills, undoing all the cheese, and just lay it on one or a side of the bread. And you don't necessarily have to put all of it on one side of the bread, but you know, it's really up to you. So let's just open this second package. Yeah, 4 gets it really cheesy. But if you want it not so cheesy, I just recommend putting 3 or 2. 3 is still kind of cheesy. I really experimented with this. So, finish putting this on. There's cheese. Oh, and this grilled cheese, you do use the stove for it. So you're gonna need your parents' permission. If you're a child, you're gonna need your parents' permission to actually create the grilled cheese. Now let me just put the wrappers of the cheese in there. So that's all you need to put inside your bread. Now you just put it like this. No, you're not done. This is where the mayo comes into play. So you just open up the mayo, and let's take your knife, put the mayo in it. You don't want a lot like this, but just at least this much. Then what you want to do is lay on your bread. Like this is barely any, so I'm gonna need to put more. Like this is just enough bread, but you need to spread it out, and you need to have a really thin layer of mayonnaise. You know, I'm not exactly sure why you need to put mayonnaise on it, but it's just how you do. So now what you want to do is I'm just using the spatula, but now what you want to do is flip your bread and do the exact same thing. So let me just get enough mayonnaise here. I think that's enough. You kind of want to spread it in the middle and then go around. So as you can see, there you go. Got the mayonnaise. Now I'm going to cut the video and show you the pan and starting and how you start to cook your grilled cheese. Alright, so you don't need the mayonnaise anymore, but don't get rid of your knife so soon. So next what you're going to need is butter. So this is probably a bad representation, but I have the butter in my hand here. The pan's not hot yet, but cut just a little tiny bit of butter, as I do here. This isn't so tiny. Wait here. This isn't so tiny, but that's about the amount of butter that you would want. So that's all you need. That's all you really need for butter, as I put the butter back in the fridge. But now what you want to do is where your adult needs to monitor you or something, you're going to start the pan. So let me just do that. As you could hear, I just started it up. So what you need to do though is have it on a very low heat. Like a very low but still kind of high heat. So now that the butter's like this, you want to take your spatula, because you can't really use metal on a one of these pans that I'm using. But you basically just put the butter all around and make sure you butter up the pan until the butter's gone. As I'm doing here. Like you can use the pan itself, but since I can't use metal, I just recommend using the spatula. So we got this all buttered up. Now it's time to put the grilled cheese on there. So take the grilled cheese and just plop it on here. Make sure it's pat down. So the heat is on, and you buttered the pan, and the grilled cheese is on. Now you just want to wait a minute and a half or like 2 minutes for the side to grill up. So I will be back when the side's grilled up. Still cooking. The side is not grilled yet, but we still need to wait some time. Alright, so I've waited about 2 minutes-ish, a minute, and I believe if you look right here, it looks like the cheese is kind of melted. And I think it's about time, so what you want to do is take your spatula and pick the grilled cheese up and just flip it like that. And as you see right here, this side is grilled. After 2 or 3 minutes, it's grilled and it's looking yummy. So, just do this for another 2 or 3 minutes, and it's kind of done when you start seeing steam on the sides a little bit. Because I noticed when it's close to done, it started steaming. So remember, just have it on one side for like 1 or 2 minutes, the most 3, and you'll have a perfect grilled side. So I'm going to wait this one out and make sure, just make sure that it's grilled, and I'll be back when the other side is done. Alright, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes again, and this time, let's check to see if let's just check really quick to see if this, the other side here, cooking troubles. To see if the other side is quickly, yep, the other side's grilled, and everything looks pretty good. So now that, you're done with your grilled cheese, you just want to turn the heat off. Turn the heat fully off. So just take your grilled cheese to your spatula, lift it up, and bring it over to your plate. And boom! Grilled cheese done. It is really good. And I'm sorry about that snappy noise. My camera stand just kind of snapped. So, it snapped off the place I was holding it. So your grilled cheese is done, and everything is pretty good. But remember the kitchen rules. If you empty it, fill it. If you dirty it, clean it. If you open it, close it. If you spill it, wipe it up. If you cook it, share it. Not necessarily you're going to be sharing grilled cheese, but, if I was myself, which I am, I wouldn't want to share this because it tastes really good. But anyway, guys, this is going to wrap up the video of a tutorial how to make grilled cheese. So I hope you make it and follow along with the video, and I hope it tastes good. If you do make it and it does taste good, put in the comments if you made it. So other than that, guys, Skyforce, unite.